Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to another Arc Garage video. Today I'm gonna show you how to replace the exterior temperature sensor on your car. You can see right here that where it's supposed to show the temperature, I only got these 3 slashes. So that's what we are gonna be fixing today. The exterior temperature sensor is located on the most cars under the rear view mirror. Alright, so the first thing that I'm gonna do, I'm basically just gonna turn the rear view mirror into this direction so it's a bit easier to work with. Now I'm gonna use one of these trim removal tools to remove the mirror itself. Now keep in mind that there's like a circular plastic mount behind and there are clips all around it, so we want to get as close to it as possible so we don't damage the glass. I'm gonna push the mirror down a little bit. I'm gonna get this tool behind. And now I'm just gonna pry it off. Alright, there it is. Okay, here you can see all of the clips which hold it in place. Now to remove it all together, I'm also gonna take off these connectors for the heater inside the mirror. Now you want to be careful here, these can get quite corroded, so it's always a good idea to put a bit of WD-40 on them just so they can come off easier. Alright, there it is. Now our sensor is located right there. However, it is pressed in place with this mount behind it. Alright, you can see there's a clip right here which holds the sensor in place. So my plan here is just to pull the clip up a little bit and to spin the sensor. Alright, there it is. And now I can just take my flathead screwdriver and pull the sensor up. There it is right there. I'm gonna solder the new sensor, so I'm basically just gonna cut the wires right here. I'm gonna leave as much wiring as I can and I'm gonna solder the new sensor in. I'm gonna remove the insulation from these wires using a box cutter. As you can see, I'm not using any insulation removal tool, and the reason for that is that I don't want to pull on these wires and possibly damage them. That would make this job much more complicated. So here is the new sensor. It also has 2 wires, but they are a bit too long, so I'm gonna shorten them. I've removed the insulation from these 2 wires as well. Now I'm gonna add some heat shrink tubing over them, and I'm gonna put them onto the white 2 wires. Now keep in mind that the order doesn't really matter, you can connect them any way you want. Now I don't know how well can you see it on the camera, but to connect the wires, always make the X and I spin them around each other, and in my experience that is a really good way to connect them when you are soldering wires. Now time to solder everything together. As you can see, I'm holding the soldering iron beneath the wires, so essentially I'm heating the wires up, and I'm just gonna add a bit of solder just like that, and we got one more connection. Now keep in mind that you don't touch any insulation with this soldering iron. It is extremely hot, and if you touch anything you are gonna damage it. Okay, so that is basically it. Next, I'm gonna put the heat shrink tubing over our soldered connection, and I'm just gonna heat it up using the lighter. And now our connection is nice and secured. To put the sensor back in its place, first I'm gonna put the wiring behind this plastic mount, and the installation process is gonna be pretty much the reverse of the removal. So I got the sensor in place. Now I'm gonna spin it counterclockwise. I'm gonna spread the plastic, and I'm just gonna push the sensor in place. And that is pretty much perfect. Next, I'm gonna put the mirror back. First, I'm gonna connect these two connectors. Keep in mind, as with the sensor, the order of the wires doesn't really matter, so you can put them back any way you want. And next, I'm basically just gonna press the mirror in, just like that. I just want to give you the heads up again when it comes to the mirror removal and installation. The mirror itself is very thin, and if you put any pressure at the wrong place, you are definitely going to break it. The same goes for the installation. You can use your whole palm to push it back in its place. Now let's check out the final result. You can see that the sensor is giving us the 22 Celsius now, even though it is cold outside. We are in the garage and it's fairly warm, so the sensor is pretty much working perfectly. Now this right here is a great example of a little DIY job that can actually save you some money. The sensor itself only costs around 10 euros. And just to show you again, even though I moved the mirror left and right with my hand, you can see that the mirror motor is still working as it should. Anyway, that would be all for this video. I hope you find it useful. If you did, hit that like button and support our channel by subscribing.